Well, North Korea is ready to join Russian army reportedly and send its troops to Ukraine. We discussed that with Ivan Stupak, military expert, former officer of the Security Service of Ukraine. Hello, Ivan.
Hello, hello. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Pleasure is all mine. So, first question. How likely you think this is going to happen actually? Like North Korean troops in Ukraine, really?
Yeah, it could be. The possibility is pretty high, but right now we don't exactly know whether North Korean soldiers are already in Ukraine or it's just
Oh,
rumors. But according to the statement of the president of Ukraine, now North Korean soldiers are currently in Ukraine, but we don't know about exact numbers of these soldiers. We don't know about their occupation, who they are. They are just
right.
assault troopers, or maybe they are just some officers who are studying the warfare in
Mm,
Russia,
mm.
warfare about drones, about electronic warfare systems, or maybe it's these soldiers from North Korea. They are supplying North Korea missiles, ballistic
Right,
missiles,
right.
Ukraine, and they keep in maintenance of these ballistic missiles. So everything could be.
So the only thing that is clear that nothing is clear. We don't know if North Korean soldiers are here, who they are, what they do, and we only like guess their combat potential. Is that right?
Is it right? You're totally right. But the one more thing we have
Mm.
to highlight that about 2 weeks ago, Ukrainian military intelligence stated that the aftermath of Ukrainian strike on deeply right position on occupied territories, mm, uh, we managed to destroy at least 20 North Korean officers on those territory. And about 1 week ago, South Korea Minister of Defense also stated, he confirmed that North Korea lost first their soldiers in Ukraine, but he stated that the number of casualties is not about 20 individuals, but only 6 individuals. But it doesn't matter. The first North Korean soldiers definitely died in Ukraine.
Wow. Well, what can I say? I mean, that's that much of a news. Tell me, Ivan, as an expert, is that an international crime? Is that a military crime or not for Russia?
Sorry. I mean,
I mean, the fact that Russia is in Ukraine is, of course, an international crime, a military crime as such. It's an invasion. Now, one invader, one dictator asks for more troops from another dictator. So, in terms of law, of international law, what is even that?
it's mercenaries. Okay,
Right.
it could be mercenary, but
Sure.
I think okay. Just imagine, in case of using North Korean soldiers on the Russian side,
Right.
they will be totally involved into the Russian army. They will sign contracts and they will receive Russian flag patches on their shoulders. They will have. They will be also involved in Russian army units, so they will be the part of Russian army. I don't see any violation of any international laws or maybe declarations. It doesn't matter. So one dictator would like help to other dictator, but it's not free of charge. Putin will pay something for this support. This something could be the cash, the gold, the technologies, maybe combat jets, maybe some agricultural products, whatever.
And do you think that South Korea should be really worried about that exchange of whatever that is with between North Korea and Russia?
Yeah, the right now is South Korea is in tension because we could see the latest news from South Korea, and we could see that North Korea is threatening the South Korea with they would like to blow up the road, several roads connecting both Koreas, and North Korea is continuing sending balloons loaded with garbage, with trash to the south part. So it's some kind of very cheap terrorism.
Very cheap terrorism. This is nicely put. So, what is the point of that? Is that of reconnaissance drones or balloons with just rubbish?
With rubbish, they're equipped
Right.
just with rubbish. No any reconnaissance equipment. No, totally at all. Just to rubbish. Maybe it's this rubbish is a material for South Korean intelligence to analyze. I don't know, DNA of the people on this newspaper or this garbage, whatever.
All right. So, Ivan, what do you think? Let's speculate. Absolutely. If we don't know anything, well, we know that a certain amount of North Korean soldiers and troops has died on Ukrainian soil. That much we know. Let's speculate. What's next? Do you think more? There's gonna be more.
Look, on the beginning of 2024, we've also got rumors in Ukraine that about 10,000 of North Korean soldiers will be sent to occupied territories on the Donetsk region. But these soldiers could be from engineer troops, so they potentially could participate in some construction workers, some renovation, I don't know, whatever, building trenches or different other defense equipment. We don't know, but it was just rumors, no exact facts about sending these troops.
But do we know how good are these fighters from North Korea? Well, when was the last time they actually fought on the battlefield, the real battles?
It was about 70 years ago, during the last and the only one Korean War. So there is no exact military experience on North Korean side. So I don't believe that North Korean soldiers are very experienced, trained, motivated. But the only one advantage of North Korea could be the number of soldiers.
I actually can't really imagine, it just blows my mind. It's mind-boggling to see the North Korean soldiers fighting in Russia, occupying Ukrainian land. It's, it sounds like, a scrape from cheap, not Hollywood movie, but this is actually what is going on now. But after Ukraine's victory, what is going to happen in North Korea then? Because this is obviously, then North Korea also is going to be held accountable for what it is doing or not. I mean, it's dictatorship and it's closed and nothing is going to happen because it's easy to be a dictator. It's clearly shown. It's easy. You don't have to follow the rules. So do you think that any accountability for North Korea for that?
You're asking about what we Ukrainians could do with North Korea, or United Nations or United States could do to deal with North Korea regime. From right now, from this point, I even cannot suggest you any solution what society could do, in which way to affect on North Korea. Maybe the only one way, I just realizing, is to break those informational wall against North Korea. Maybe to support North Korean people with actual information, but on the same way, it's currently not possible at all.
Right. But I know you're just hinting on that, and I also was thinking about that. Do you think that this could be the start of the end of North Korea? Like it's going to be a crack, and something is going to like freedom from within or something, a revolution? Do you believe in this?
No, I totally don't believe in this way of acting, because North Korean regime of Kim Jong-un and the idea of Chuchhe is pretty solid, and there is no possibility to crack this regime right now.
Well, Ivan, there is a lot of questions, but we obviously lack in information. Let's wait and see how the things are going to develop, and then we can talk about that more. But thank you so very much for your time and for your expertise.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye. Ivan Stupak was with us, military expert, former officer of the Security Service of Ukraine.